We're now in the second part of this exciting podcast with Veronica. Veronica Oswald with JP Jenkins is a director of really a capital market leader since 1991. So the first question, so we stress as Exponential blueprint about intellectual property as a valuation driver. Tell me more about companies, the list where the IP was the key asset.
Indeed, Matteo, thank you for having me on again, and thank you for bearing with me. Obviously, the markets, from what we're seeing at the moment, are still not really moving that in that positive direction. So really, what we're looking at is helping companies to get the most out of what they've got. Very often, and London's been very famous for companies that do have a very heavy IP, where we can take them from that growth stage all the way to the listing and then help them with getting capital through that traditional capital market strategy. What we are currently seeing, that is not happening. The junior markets in London have not been performing, and that has been especially in the sector that is non-revenue generating, and that is very often a biotech, pharma, exploration businesses where you have wonderful ideas, great set of IP, but that is not being properly recognized. So just having that IP, yes, that is really exciting start, but there needs to be the further steps that will then start getting that delivery and that evaluation of the companies. When it comes to the IP, obviously it is important. It is important to make sure everything is properly safeguarded, registered. That involves a number of lawyers, which does become rather expensive. And this all happens typically at a point where a company is not generating a lot of revenue. So it is really important that the companies are able to showcase themselves in the best possible light to attract that investment. And that obviously becomes super paramount before you move into that commercial stage. Once that commercial stage starts being deployed, it is all about the team. And we always say it's great to have wonderful ideas, but unless you can execute them and start making them commercial, you don't really have a business. This is the really crucial part.
We're now in the